What's going on, guys? Glass Arc here, and in today's video I'll be designing this aviary to make it supernatural. So here is a bunch of ferns, a lot of different types that we bought a few days ago, and they will fill it out nicely, but as well as we're going to buy some like nice maidenhair ferns and Boston ferns just to be a lot more bushy. And we have some goosefoot plants that we'll put in here, some white flowering plants that will be going around the creek, ivy to go all up the back, as well as all the punga logs that we'll buy to put in here. And we'll have also like bromeliads and all that type of stuff just to fill this in and make it so dense for all the finches. So we just moved all the plants to the side just temporarily. It's not where they're going to go permanently, just so we could mark up the creek. So that's where the creek's going to go, just nice waving through the middle and slowly goes backwards. So it'll be so densely planted, it will look like it will just go on forever, and that will look so nice. So we made the creek a bit thicker just so we didn't accidentally put plants where the creek's going to go. But this is pretty much the layout of these ferns that we have so far in here, but we'll obviously move them around probably a little bit, and we've left space like where these three rocks are, where some punga logs are going to go, and then 4 more along the back to put a bunch of epiphyte ferns and other stuff like that on. So we've pretty much got the creek all dug out and it looks awesome. Can't wait to get a tarp in there. Tomorrow we'll go on a big shopping spree to get more materials for the roof and a nice tarp to put in here, so then we can start doing the creek. So this is a bit unrelated to the aviary, but still important. We've got some wood and rocks for materials for the aviary just laid out in front of there. We trimmed back this big grapevine just all the way back, moved the rocks so we have space to put a massive gate that will be going all across here to secure in the backyard, so we can get rid of all of this stuff, so it can just be a nice gate that will paint red and do like a mural of animals that we have on top of that. But yeah, now we've just got to saw this off. So we have been busy the past 2 days, haven't filmed anything, but we have painted all the mesh black so you can like see in the aviary so much better. Added a handle and a latch, so that works great. The door is great, and follow me inside here. And we've started on the creek. Let's not let the goat in here. We've started on the creek and we've added all big rocks on the side, put a tarp in. We had a blue tarp because it was just cheaper, so we're painting it black. We're just waiting for it to dry, and then we'll do a second coat. And look how natural and amazing it looks. We just added this piece in of wood just to see how it looks, but all the massive rocks around with the more medium rocks just spread it around, and then to cover the tarp on the sides, added all the nice pebbles and to the inside. Yeah, after the second coat we will fill this up with water, put some like duckweed or stuff in there, and then we'll be able to start planting all the ferns and a bunch of other plants we've got. So we have these posts in, and they are sturdy. That is not moving anywhere. Got it concreted in. We've screwed it to the aviary itself, and this one over here we've concreted in, but it's got a crack in the pole, so it is not sturdy because it's just cracked over here. Pretty much could snap this in half, so we're going to have to buy more concrete, try our best to pull this out, all the concrete, get another post to post in. Bit of a drawback, but that's okay. And if you follow me over here, we have nearly finished one of the gates itself. We have a bunch of stuff underneath it that I will show you like that. Just got to do the other support beam going across there, and then cut these off, and then we'll be able to hinge it on to the pole. So this gate is up and done, and it looks and works terrifically. Got the handle on there, only goes 3 hinges. 2 hinges worked fine, we just add a third one just for safety. But now we have got to take that pole out. It's going to be a struggle, but then do the other side of the gate, but that's not right now because we don't have concrete. But I did a second coat of paint in the creek, and we have put up 2 beams on the top starting the roof, and now I've just got to do the across ones this way and then put the mesh on. But right now we're going to plant all the ferns, as they're not doing too great in the pots, or at least some of them, So yeah, let's plant them out and see how it looks after that. So I'm just digging a hole for one of these type of ferns because they're going to go over here hanging over the creek, which is looking nice. I'm just going to dig all these holes out. It's nice loose soil, so it's pretty easy to dig. And we've already planted the button fern, so that's looking great at the front of the creek by that wood. Makes it look really nice. But yeah, just going to be planting these out and see how it comes along. So I'm just putting the soil around here, just packing this guy in, and he's covering the side of this creek nicely. He'll grow a lot taller, and when he looks to the side he'll come up a little bit, but right now that is looking great. And we'll be getting a much more of these big punga logs. This one's probably going to be one of the middle ones, but yeah, and we'll be growing like epiphyte ferns and stuff all on it, and moss and bromeliads, all that stuff just on it. This 4 along the back, 3 in the middle somewhere, that'll be one of the middle ones. The ones will be getting a little bit bigger than that, but yeah, the plants right now are looking great. Then we'll have to give them a nice water after we've planted them all. So we have planted most of the plants right now. Of the plants that we have, still got some ivy to put up the back, but we've got a bunch of wood in as well. Now we're just going to fill up the creek, but it is looking awesome, and we're going to get some like Java moss and other mosses to put around the rocks and to hide more of the blue spots. But yeah, it is looking awesome. So we're just slowly filling the creek up with water, and it's running down. It's a bit murky at the end, but that will all settle and will be crystal clear, and I can't wait. We'll put some duckweed in here as well. So we finished filling everything with water, but the paint was kind of a fail. Most of it came off, but that's okay. We'll cover it with a lot of moss and Java fern, and the duckweed will grow all over the creek, so you won't really notice that too much. But as you can see, we added some moss around. It looks really nice. We'll get a bunch of moss just to be everywhere, and added some duckweed to the creek, which hopefully that grows super fast and covers it so that it will look super nice and natural. But it is coming along super well. So as you can see, getting close to finishing the second gate. We've just got to put the middle beam and then the cross beams, and finishing drilling this hole. We just drill through this one to avoid cracking it, and then just nail straight into that one. Works good. The drill bit is the exact same size as the nail itself. And yeah, it's easy. Then we go to the other side, just bang them back, and yeah, then we'll be able to put it up after we re-concrete the pole. So we finally managed to get the pole out, and the chickens digging in the new soil that we dug perfectly. Got that, broken up concrete, got a new pole to fit in, perfect size. And right now we are watering the aviary bit because we added a bunch more moss and ferns and stuff, and it is looking great. Just come around this side, and we added this other piece of wood here and put some ferns around it. It is looking super well. So we have got the whole gate up and done, and it looks beautiful and works super well. But got the latch here. Let's come on in, pop the goats and the chickens, and got Boots running around. He's back for the day. He hasn't been here for about a week, but look at the aviary, under progress. Added some more wood, moss, plants, all that good stuff. That is going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This looks amazing. This looks amazing. Got a lot more amazing things to do for this. We've got a little house here that we're going to build into a quail house. That'll be epic. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.